Hey, this is James Ryan, and this is the absolutely brilliant MFC-101 MIDI controller made by Fractal Audio Systems. And this is without a doubt the very best way to control your Axe effects. So I thought I might just show you one of my patches and just explain the way that I've set this up. I've only had this for a couple of weeks, but it's very, very simple to get around and very intuitive and a whole lot of fun. It just makes using the Axe effects to, yeah, so much more fun. So let's check out this patch. First of all, here is basically what it sounds like. Okay, now essentially with the foot switch there, we've got the red and the green lights. The red lights represent where you've got an effects block but it's currently turned off, and the green is an effects block that is currently turned on. So I'm going to go through and just explain what I've got in there at the moment. Okay, why don't we start with the delays. So 14 is a delay on off. Now I've set up 13 to be the XY parameter of the delay, so I can have two different delays. So that way I get my two different delays with just the one effects block. And you can see the flashing light up there, of course, is the tap tempo on 16. Alright, turn that off again for a second. Okay, now if we go down to the next row, starting on 7, we've got another drive control, so I can use that as a boost. 8 is a phaser 1 block set up for a vibe. Okay, right next to it on 9, I've got another phaser set up for a different sort of small stone, a fatter, thicker kind of a tone. Okay, 10 is set up as the default chorus. I don't really use chorus too often, but it's there. Okay, now if I go up to 11, I've got a trem set up. I love having a trem set up pretty much on all of my patches. I've set up an octave effect on 12, one of my favorites. Now also a couple of other things that are just set up by default. Currently 17 is the tuner. And not in tune as per usual. And I said 16 already is the tap tempo. So that's the basics. Now what I love about this kind of a layout is you can quickly just put together different effects and have a whole range of different sounds just within the one patch. So for example, if I put on the Mr. Octave, get on the phaser. Or from there I could switch over to something completely different. So you can get all these different sounds obviously at your feet without having to set up a bunch of different patches, and you can just simply switch these things on and off. You notice when I flick these two, or when you turn them on, it actually comes up on the screen. So if you couldn't remember what's there, it quickly reminds you. Now I've also got the currently a Roland expression pedal plugged in and set up for the wah with the very cool auto engage feature. So basically all you have to do is kick it forward and it comes in.